What is up, guys, and welcome back to CrimsonCX and the latest episode of Open RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Now today we've got a few little objectives. For one, we're going to try out this design a little more. We're also going to build some new rides and, simply enough, try and expand the park a little bit. So, we've got about 1,700, so I'm thinking a smaller ride, if I can press the right button, would be a good idea. Something like, Crooked House, I think isn't an awful idea. Yeah, I've got a plan. So if we put one there, entrance there, exit there. So then, if I can show you my logic for this, is we have the queue line go back to here, and then exit's obviously there, and we can continue our idea about the plants. So if we get some of the plants going, we need to keep it going like here. So if we something like that looks pretty decent, I think. Maybe the flowers look a bit, maybe if we have a bit of taller ones every now and again, it will sort of add up. If we get rid of that though, because we need to bring back the path, so it's going to be basically a form of a dual carriageway, but also, if you think about it, it's not, because it's people. This should hopefully mean that we'll be able to get the maintenance people. Is there a handyman for this area? I need them to do this bit, which is a bit weird. It's probably because where is the new guy? Where's the fifth guy? I'm going to put him over here because it's particularly bad here. Maybe it's best to specifically, if I set patrol area, if I do really tiny and just say obviously, and then I don't know why he'd go on the flowers, but it's just as a precaution. So if we keep trying this, let's see how, do we have to test a haunted house? Yeah, we do. Excitement's 215 intensity, so we could probably justify £1.30. £1.40 actually, we'll do £1.40 and we'll open this up for business. See, the cleaner, the handyman has already sorted out this area. Hopefully he goes up here a little bit more. But if we continue doing this, we could have something good on our hands. We are going to extend this out, mainly only by one, so then we can get rid of that and then upgrade that. Although for a strategic, yeah, we've got rid of the sick there by technically. We do risk once again confusing the guy, but we'll need to constantly sort out his pathfinding. So if we go that. See, I think that looks pretty good. It means there's a lot more flowers, and you could argue it might get a little bit busier, but it means the handyman's got a lot less to deal with. If we start to try and do this up here, I think we could be on to a winner. Roughly though, we need to work out exactly where the border will be, so realistically there'll have to be one there, and one there, and one there, because obviously you want people to be able to move into this bit, you want people to be able to exit on these rides. Then it falls into that. Didn't mean to get rid of whatever I just got rid of. Maybe it's just worth closing every bit which I'm not going to need. Like here, 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 here. We'll do it down to here. It looks bad now, but once there's actual things here. Yeah, once we start putting a bunch of different ones in, it will look a bit better. So that, I'm trying to do it a little bit more sporadic, if you get what I mean. Like, there's not going to be a pattern. It's just going to be, so if we put one there, put one there, and then don't have any others of that, have that, have that. Does that work? My other question is, am I then able to, so then I could put railings there as well, and potentially lampposts, which I think is actually not a bad idea. The other alternative is just accept that, at least for the exits, it doesn't matter too much. I don't know. I think it's a unique idea though, and hopefully if there's less paths, it means that, well, hopefully, this is a big hope, things will work in my favour a little bit more. So if we continue it down here, I'd say probably to there. And that looks alright. And do we want to continue up to there? Well, first of all, we need to get the handyman on. Is it handyman 1 for this bit? Oh, we'll get him on this because it's not ideal. You're going the wrong way. Unless there was something there, which there easily could have been. It also gets to the point where you wonder if you can also do it for this bit, which is something I might try now. So if I just exclusively go for that bit, here, here. Oh, I've just deleted the Sphinx. That was a stupid play from me. We'll put it back, don't worry, we're not that dumb. We're not going to have just one run here, not doing anything. Put it back. Remember next time to tilt the angle, or change the angle, I mean. And then if we do this, have that, have that, have that, have that, that, have that, put that there and there, and then that there. That looks pretty decent. How does it look like if we zoom out? Like, not that far. I don't think it looks too bad. The only issue is it's so sporadic with when the exits are. I think overall it does work. Like here, I think it works pretty well. Need to work out what happens with this. And actually, if I look down here, I think it's generally a lot cleaner. Like here to here, there's nothing because he's constantly on it, and he's got like a third of all the paths he had to do before. Crooked House. Have we made any money off it? I don't think we have, which might result in me having to cut it down. Cut down the prices to 110 and hope for the best. An eventual plan is to continue it down here and then along, which will work hopefully. We might be able to put another picnic area around here. Yeah, this bit sorts itself out, so is this bit. It's around here which is still a problem. Who covers that? Is it Handyman 4? It won't be the 5th guy, surely. gonna have to get up every single handyman. Just had the realisation it implies that no one ever cleans here, which no doubt is part of the problem. We can remind me to sort that out so it doesn't come back next time, but we can technically clean it ourselves. It's inefficient, really inefficient, and not very cost effective either. It involves a lot of clicking as well, and if it's on a tile with a bin, which I mean is deeply ironic, which I think, no, I'm not again. I'm gonna have to get rid of that, but yeah, as you can see, it's not cost efficient in the slightest, and you just get rid of like lampposts and all the other stuff. So between episodes, it's probably going to be me trying out a bunch of stuff, saving up a bit of money. We're at $4,000 almost by just doing flowers, no big things. So I'm thinking another big ride like this will help us out. We need to get towards our goal because there's no time limit, but if you can see, as you know, 1,000 is the goal for merchandise profits, and we're about a third of the way there, and it worries me because I think I said that last time. But anyway, that has been Open RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have, and I'll see you soon for another video. Goodbye.